When someone mentions video surgeon for guitarists, you have probably at least a couple of questions which come to mind. One of them might be, what is video surgeon? And the second, why do guitarists like it? Well, perhaps the best way to answer that question is not to tell you about it, but to show you what video surgeon can do in action. So let's go ahead and take a look. I have a short video clip of my buddy Tony playing an intro riff to Black Magic Woman already loaded. Let's go ahead and take a quick listen. Okay, I've paused it here. The first thing that I've already done is I've set loop points, and the purpose of this video isn't to show you how to do this, but rather it's just to demonstrate the capabilities. So I'm not going to go into detail on a lot of these things other than to let you know that they do exist. So we have loop points, which means that this song or this segment, this riff, is going to play through, hit this ending loop point, which is the red one, then bounce back to the beginning and play again. And that allows you to repetitively play a particular section of a song, and obviously you can see that that would be useful. The next thing we're going to do then is we're going to slow it down by going over here to the tempo area and adjusting it by sliding this slider, or we can use these little buttons in plus and minus, or increase and decrease it. So we're going to slow this down and then play it back, and you can now listen as we have it slowed down to 70%. And we can not only go to 70, we can pull it all the way down to 50% and even slow it down more. Now obviously slowing it down also helps us because it allows us to more easily hear each of the individual notes being played. And when you couple that plus the looping, it's a fairly useful technology. But when you put on top of that the ability to zoom in, which I'm doing right here, it becomes a much more powerful tool for you to use as a guitarist, because not only can you slow it down and you can loop it, but you also can zoom in so you can more easily see the fingering that's going on while you're watching it and while it's looping. The last thing that I want to mention to you is when you have the video stopped like I do now and it's paused, you can actually increment this in 1/10 of a second intervals by simply clicking down here. And when you do that, I don't know whether you can see it, but what's happening if you watch this little counter down here is that it's incrementing. There you go, you can see it. And so if you sort of in freeze frame want to watch precisely what's going on in these little 1/10 of a second increments, you can do that by just simply advancing it or rewinding it by clicking on the backside in 1/10 of a second increments. So as you can see, this becomes a very powerful tool for guitarists because you can pull up your favorite video, you can zoom in, you can slow down, and you can loop it. The short piece of footage we've just finished looking at doesn't require a lot of explanation, but let me underscore the value of Video Surgeon. The ability to zoom in, slow down, and loop continuously enables you to more easily hear and see what is being played, and therefore helps you learn much more quickly. That's the bottom line. What video sources does Video Surgeon use? That's a pretty common question. Let's take a look at that. First of all, we can rip video from DVDs. So for any non-encrypted DVD, you can rip it and open it in Video Surgeon. We also work with footage that might already be on your PC, and we can work with footage from home movie cameras, assuming they're digital, and most of these are today. And lastly, we can work with footage from the internet, whether it's from YouTube or many other sites, and let's talk about that last one in a little more detail. I know many of you have your own favorite source on the internet, whether it's YouTube or any of the other guitar sites, maybe not even specifically a guitar site, but some other site that has videos that you like to watch. Well, to help you, we build into Video Surgeon something we call the sniffer technology. And what this does is it automatically detects and helps you download videos from YouTube and thousands of other sites. It opens up for you virtually an unlimited library of videos, and it works on approximately 90% of all sites on the internet that have video. Well, do you want the good news or the bad news? Well, the good news is that Video Surgeon has been on the market for a little more than a year, and it's a Windows-only product. And the good news is, not the bad news, the good news is there is a Mac version which will be released soon, probably within a month. It will be available by late February or early March of 2011. And so whether you're a Windows user or a Mac user, you're going to be able to grab this great product. So whether you're a Mac user or a Windows user, make sure and sign up below to win a free copy of Song Surgeon. It's valued at $117 and you can get it absolutely free. And we'll also give you a free fully functional working demo if you're a Windows user, and if you're a Mac user, we'll put you on a notification list, so as soon as the Mac version is available, we'll let you know. So once again, sign up for the drawing, try the free demo, and we look forward to seeing you in the future. Thanks. Bye.